Hi guys, welcome back to A Geek's Guide to Easy Microwave Cooking. I know it's been a few years since we've seen each other, but we'll get into that more while stuff's cooking. I know nobody likes to sit through the chatty chat at the beginning of recipes and walkthroughs and everything. So what we're starting out with this week, lemon bars. I know you would think, how can you do crust and the curd and everything in the same bowl? Trust me, it's gonna be amazing. So, nice little mixing bowl. We're going to start out with that because we're going to be doing the crust first. You need a roughly 9x9-ish pan, but I have that sitting over here and we'll get to that for the cooking. Microwavable, of course. So what we're going to start out with is a cup of flour. Got my nice little, it's a really fun measuring spoon set. It looks like R2-D2, but he deassembles. It's hilarious. But, okay. Now we have our cup of flour, and we need, pardon me if I'm a little bit rusty, but I really just wanted to get back into this. But we have 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I tried to do some fancy little mise en place, get ready to make my videos a little smoother for you. So that's the 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. And we need a tablespoon of fresh lemon zest. You're going to end up needing 2 lemons for this recipe because you need zest in both the crust and the lemon curd part and lemon juice. So just get yourself 2 fresh lemons and you're good to go. So crust part, 1 tablespoon lemon zest. And if you hear skittering around in the background, it's just my cats. I got these little cute things from Pampered Chef. I never thought I'd end up using them. Best things in the world for this. Okay, so we have our flour, our sugar, our lemon zest, and we're just going to give that a quick little stir. Make a little well in the middle of your flour because we are going to pour in 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Just bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, melted butter. What's better than melted butter? Not much. Okay. You're just going to go ahead and use your fork. Hopefully my fork won't break. It's one of those cute little sonic screwdriver forks, but I popped this apart 2 nights ago while I was trying this recipe. So you're just going to stir that till it makes a nice little dough appearing crust. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to super glue the fork back together, but boy howdy did I pop that sucker right off of there. Fork part came right off of the sonic part. If it happens again, I'll just go get a regular fork, but it's way more, I think we can all agree, it's way more fun to cook and eat with sonic silverware. Okay, so, doesn't take long. Just get yourself a nice, it's going to end up looking very nice and crust-like, so we're going to set that here. We're going to get our nice little microwavable dish. We're going to give it a light spritz with the cooking spray. I have this amazing, cute little red microwave and a tray, tray with wheels to put it on. So great. Okay, anyway. Got that. Put your spray away. Dump all your crust in there. Might need your fork to get some of the crusty bits off of there. Set that aside because you're going to need it to mix up your middle part here. Just get your hands all up in there. Just need to press it down into a nice even crust layer on the bottom. You can see I'm making a nice little crust layer. It's fun to do, get your hands all up in there. I was looking for a fun recipe that would be kind of astonishing to say, I made this in the microwave for my little bit of a return video here. So, smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. Obviously, make sure you've washed your hands, keep everything clean. You gotta keep clean and sanitary these days, as we all know. Okay, once you get that in a nice sort of even crust layer on the bottom, clean your hands, wash your hands, do everything like that. I'm just doing a quick wipe here. Go to your microwave. Ta-da! Okay, so you're going to put your lovely little crust in there. You might hear things clanking around because this is a tiny, tiny little microwave. And you're gonna cook it for 3 minutes. And yeah, like I said, while I talk here, you're gonna hear rattling around. But anyway, get your mixing bowl back because next we are gonna make the middle part. Like I said, you're gonna hear it clanking around. Tiny microwave. I use it to make my chocolates and everything. So first thing you're gonna do for this is your sugar, which is a cup of regular sugar, whereas you use powdered sugar for your crust. We need a cup of regular sugar for your middle. Sorry about that. Got your sugar. Now you need two tablespoons of fresh lemon zest. Now tap that all in there. Get that all up in there because the fresh lemon zest is amazing. Okay, lemon zest. And you need I can count, three large room temperature eggs all mixed up, which I already pre-did. You can just pour that on in there. Yum, yum, yum. 3 large, and you want them at room temperature. And don't worry if they're not fresh chicken laid like mine are. Store-bought's fine. Pretty proud of my chickens if you know me. I love my girls. Anyway, so we got your eggs, and now you need 1/3 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Get your squeezed lemon juice. Give that a quick stir. Get your sugar all up in there. If you're fancy and you got a beater, you can go ahead and use that real quick, but just stir it long enough to get all your sugar incorporated. Okay, so got your, I don't want to spill it on my table, but just get it all mixed up and in there. Okay, so after that we need, what do we need? A tablespoon of flour. Tablespoon of flour. You need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Get that one in there. And then you need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sorry I didn't have that one pre-measured out, but it's way more fun to pour your salt out of a TARDIS. Okay, so there is your 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we have our sugar, our lemon zest. Sorry, I am reading off my recipe. Our sugar, our lemon zest, our 3 large room temperature eggs, our lemon juice, our flour, our baking powder, and our salt. And we are going to get that just all good and incorporated together. So we keep an eye on our crust. Should be about done. The flour will take a little bit of whisking or beating to get mixed in there. Like I said, I don't have a small beater with a large quart. So, okay, give yourself a second to check your crust here because we're going to check on it. So, we're going to squeeze that on out and over here. Give it a touch. Okay, it's going to be super hot, of course, so be careful here. Just set that aside. You can see it's fairly firm, and that's what we want. It's puffed up a little bit, so we're good to go with that. So back to our curd, because we gotta get that flour and baking powder incorporated. That's where if you had a beater, you probably be a little bit ahead of me, but I don't mind a little bit of work here. And we're going to do this for 3 minutes then too. We do the crust for 3 minutes, and then we do this for 3 minutes. Now, if your crust seemed super soft and not done, do it for another 30 seconds, but otherwise, we like it light and puffy and fluffy. Okay, so once your curd, well, we're calling it a curd, sort of more of a mock curd, is done, you can go ahead and set your fork aside, try not to spill it, and just evenly pour your lemon yumminess right over your crust. Like to get all the good stuff in there. Okay, we'll set this to the side and make sure we put our curd back in. Okay. 3 more minutes. Okay, and guess we'll talk a little bit while we got this 3 minutes here as I clean up. It's been a few years since I've seen you guys. There's just been a lot going on. As I probably talked years ago, dairy farmer, all this kind of stuff. Well, due to our lovely economy and some family health issues, we ended up selling the farm and everything, but don't worry, everything's going to be okay. As you can see, I'm in a new place. We're finishing up our move. We're same roads, same state, just literally moved down the road. We built a new house after we sold the cows and the farm and everything, and it's all for the better. Things are going good, so I really wanted to get back into doing this because I really missed you guys. I love doing these videos, and it's just... the cats are staring at me like I'm a nutter. You've never met Wanda and Pietro. Obviously, you know where those names came from. But enough about me and all the craziness. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've missed talking to everybody. As you know me, I can just on like crazy. What's up, dude? Yeah, Pietro's staring at me like, you're nuts. These are two hilarious cats. They were dropped off on the farm last year. They were stray kittens. Just somebody dumped them out. But they were brother and sister. Obviously, little twins. I had to go full on fun there, searching for matching names. I'll show it to you guys someday. But got my awesome little recipe here. My scratch notes are crazy. I'm just happy now. I know everything's still kind of stressful, getting settled in, all this, all that, and everything. You're probably gonna see my hiney here. I'm gonna stand up and get 2 hot pads because I forgot to do that, because this is gonna be super hot when it comes out. It's almost done. It's almost done with the first 3 minutes. We're gonna do it a minute, or first 3 minutes, and then a minute at a time till it's completely set. It'll still probably be a little wiggly jiggly, but you want it no liquid in the middle. You want it to be set. So I'm going to grab some hot pads because I got all the ingredients ready. Forgot to grab hot pads. Sorry about that. Hot pads, couple rags, it all works. But yeah, I have this awesome basement apartment now. My parents live upstairs. I live down here with my 4 cats, Wanda, Pietro, Rose, and Julia. So we're going to check this here in a minute. Well, actually 10 seconds and see what we got. But I love this little red microwave. I bought it for doing my chocolates. Can't wait to get back into that too. Okay, so let's see how we look after the first 3 minutes. Okay, we still got some good wiggly jiggly going on here. So we're going to do this for another, we're going to do it for another 3 minutes and keep an eye on it. It's just how it goes. This is a tiny microwave. Yours might not take nearly as long as mine would. If mine isn't done after this next 3 minutes, I will show you the end product and I'll keep back at it. But when yours is done and completely set in the middle, put it in the fridge and literally forget about it for like a day. Because it's got to set, cool down, and hi Wanda. Per usual, every baked good is way better the next day. Hey girl. And cut them into squares, put a little powdered sugar over them. They are so good. You honestly won't believe that you made it in the microwave. Okay, she went over and sat on my footstool. I love my new cupboards and everything, but I'm so short. I need my poor footstool for like everything. I can reach most stuff, but no, most of it. I need my top shelf. So, hey, if you guys have any requests or any thoughts on something I might not have done before, go ahead and give me a yell. We are approaching about 15-16 minutes on this video, and I kind of like to keep it shorter for you guys, because, okay, so we are at 1:45 left. I'm just going to take a peeky woo. Okay, we are getting good there. We're almost done. So I am going to go ahead and show you the finished product, because, like I said, do yours for the initial 3 minutes, check it, and then you can do it minute, 2 minutes, another 3 minutes if you need. My microwave's kind of tiny, so mine probably might take a little longer than yours, but you want it completely set, so where it's just a little wiggly jiggly, but not like your liquid in the middle. So you're going to end up with this amazingness. Look at this. This is like total lemon bars. These are so good. I did these 2 nights ago, so they are super soft and crumbly now. And that's exactly how I like them. The lemon is so mega tart. It's amazing. Because it takes like I said, 2 lemons, the zest and the juice, which makes it so good. I'm going to check this in about 45 minutes. 45 minutes? Well, I hope not. 45 seconds. Okay. I'm going to look like a hog. But trust me, they're really, really good. And you can make these in the microwave in half an hour. Yeah, they'll have to set and cool in the fridge overnight, but including prep work, you maybe half an hour in it. I'm gonna stop now, or I would end up eating this whole plate because they're just that good. I let my mom try one last night and she couldn't even believe I made it in the microwave. Okay. Check this out. And then, trust me, get yourself some hot pads because, okay, we are good to go. See, mine just took a little bit longer. It'll sink a little bit per any baked good. But you can see, mine just got a little bit of wiggle jiggle. Let me see if I can turn it around and show you the wiggle jiggle. But anyway, mine just got a little bit of wiggle jiggle to it. But that's what you want. Not liquid, just a little jiggly. So take this, put it in the fridge, and literally forget about it for a day. Overnight, whatever have you. And then cut squares, put it powdered sugar. And you just made lemon bars in the microwave. Boom. Take them to any party. You're going to impress. These, I'll end up taking them. I thought about taking them to work tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I just like these so much. I'll probably end up eating most of them. But thank you, guys. So glad to be back to A Geek's Guide to Easy Microwave Cooking. I'll see you next week where I have a really fun recipe that I need to try this weekend. I love trying the recipes first before I show them to you guys. But thank you, guys. I am so glad to be back. And I will see you next week. Thank you.